Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a little update on the acrylic cabinet I made. I did a video on this a few months ago, but I seem to have filled it up and it was again too crowded, so I ordered a new one, but it's a lot smaller. I'll show you that next. In the last video I mentioned that these shelves actually aren't level, so I actually had to prop the whole bottom outwards in order to make the shelves level. When I put it right against the wall, the models would roll out of the cabinet. So that's the reason why I don't really like rolling models, because they fall off shelves if they aren't perfectly level. But I was thinking with the new case, I would actually make the shelves sit at a 2-degree negative angle. So if they roll, they're going to roll backwards into the cabinet. Um, I will mention though that this cabinet is 10 centimeters deep, and that makes you able to fit almost most models in a just perpendicular fashion like this. Originally I wanted them all at an angle, like say that F40, so I could see the vehicle. But if you run out of space, you can actually start putting them just parallel next to each other and get up to maybe 25 to 30 vehicles on each shelf. This is a 90 centimeter wide shelf, by the way. All right, so let's go to the next one. So first, it's a little hallway, and I was forced to make this cabinet shorter because I wanted it to be the same width as this bulletin board cabinet. I had these bulletin boards earlier for my 6 scale guns and my lightsabers down there. And also, if you look at this hallway, the door frame is right here. So I don't want it sticking out because you'll clip it. But if it's within the door frame, it's not really an issue. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see the angle, but each of these shells is angled like 2 degrees that way. And so all the models, they roll back into the wall. But actually, most of them don't seem to roll at a 2 degree angle. Only the super fast ones, like maybe a stock Hot Wheels, might want to roll backwards. But the ones with tires, rubbery tires, seem to just stay put. But here's an issue, guys. If you have this is an 8 centimeter deep internal width here. So unless you have a really short classic car, like say that Datsun 410 or 510, you're forced to run them at an angle like this blue Aoshima because it's so long. Um, Now it does look great from a front view to have your vehicles at an angle so you can see it, but you can't fit as many vehicles into each shelf, obviously. So if you're gonna, if you want to order a cabinet and look at all the vehicles at an angle, you need to order a giant cabinet. But if you have a deeper cabinet, like 10 centimeters, like that earlier one I showed you, you could, angle them at a much more perpendicular angle, I suppose is what you'd call it, and fit more vehicles in there. Okay, so those empty shelves from the other one ended up taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 shelves of this. This thing is 60 by 60 centimeters, so it's definitely smaller than the last one, which is 90 by 90. But I managed to, save a little extra space here for now to put all the 3D printed Hot Wheels projects that I've done. Most of these Hot Wheels have 3D printed wheels on them. And then the very bottom, I have all the fantasy, movie, and just plain ridiculous looking vehicles. I've done videos on most of these vehicles, by the way, if you want to search the channel. Okay, so I just thought I'd throw that out there, guys. So these things aren't, I guess they're not particularly cheap getting a custom cabinet made, but they do make life easier as far as, arranging your vehicles into alphabetical order. Or in my case, I try to do it alphabetical and by year. But anyways, I can't really discuss pricing because everyone lives in different parts of the world. Everyone's going to go to a different shop. They're going to get quoted different pricing. So you got to just go and check it out for yourself. But something like 60 by 60 centimeters, it can get away with 3 millimeter thick acrylic. So 3 millimeter thick acrylic isn't that expensive. And by the way, these are magnets right here, and that's what's holding this panel on. So you just pull this tab. This thing is magnetically pretty easy to take on and off, actually. LED lights, just like the other one, there's a groove here. Let me unplug it. There's a groove here, so the LED light just goes around and then it exits down there. But I'm actually not going to run the LED lights. I don't have a power outlet nearby. I just plugged it in for you guys to check it out. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it. So hopefully you guys can have your own cabinets made. But I do recommend that you try to have the shelves at a -1 or 2 degree angle so your models don't roll out. These things don't have that problem like my first one. Okay, I'll catch you guys around. See ya.